let's really dive into it because we got an important game this week. It's important because Ohio State's in it, not because the other team is. But we got to get it done this week, right, fellas?
Of course, we're trying to go 2-0 the last couple of years, man. This is it's exciting time for Michigan ball. It's exciting time for Ohio State too, man. I mean, I think when you look at rivalries, you're looking for excitement. You're looking for kind of back and forth. The last 20 years has been really lopsided with Ohio State winning maybe 17 or 18 of the last 20 games, which is crazy to think about when you talk about the best rivalry in sport. And I was excited last year. It almost brought tears to my eyes to see those boys pull off the win. And as someone who never got it done, I was a little bitter, not going to lie, that I never got to do it. But to see those guys put in that work and get the win was crazy. It was great.
Oh, I did cry last year, Chris. I'm going to be honest about it. I did. Listen, when you have Cam as a friend, Cam calls you every Saturday night after we lose and has to ask me, did I watch the game, knowing I did watch the game. So, yes, very excited. I love their chances this week. And, I think, Chris, we talked before the show. What is it, over 1,000 days since Ohio State's beaten Michigan?
Yeah, man, that's 1,000 days. I don't even know if I can count that high. It's been so long, man.
Yeah, it's been a long time, Cam.
It's been a long time.
What's on your finger?
What's on my fingers?
Jeez.
Oh, we seen these before. You seen these before?
Leave it to Ohio State to bring up something that happened over 10 years ago.
Living in the past, man.
We're living in the present, Cam. You're only as good as your last game. Didn't you used to say that?
Yes, I get that. But I got to let my Ohio State guys know what you got to get started again. Because once you get one, you get two. And once you get two, you get three. And then three, and then four. Because I never lost to Ohio State, right?
Michigan.
You guys wouldn't understand going undefeated against your rival, right?
I mean, I don't have a lot to say there. I mean,
it's true. We're in the present, Cam. We're looking forward. Chris and I are looking forward. You're looking in the past because you know it's over. The run is over.
Worm, what's your thoughts on the game this week?
I think it's going to be a close one. I mean, playing in Columbus is never easy. I don't think Michigan's won there in over 20 years. And especially if our running back Corum is not at, full strength, I think that our offense or Michigan's offense runs through him. If he can get the ball running, if he can run the ball, get first downs, keep the chains moving, I think that helps out a lot. But if not, it's going to be a struggle for a young quarterback in J.J. McCarthy, his first time playing against Ohio State starting, to get it to the receivers. And I know that if they become one-dimensional, I think that Ohio State's defense, especially that defensive line, is going to be able to get after the quarterback. So I think it all starts with Corum, and if he's healthy, I think I like our chances. If not, it's going to be tough sledding for the boys, but it's going to be a great game.
Sounds like a lot depends on the running back, And it doesn't sound like you're giving them that big of a chance. So I'm looking forward to our odds.
Yeah, now you put words in my mouth. That's crazy. I said if Corum's there, which I'm expecting him to be healthy, I'm expecting him to play.
Right.
I think they have a great chance of winning. I think they can control the game. They can control the line of scrimmage, and I think it's going to be a great showcase of what Corum can do on a national stage against another Heisman hopeful in C.J. Stroud. And I think if Corum can outperform C.J. Stroud, I think he has a great chance of winning the Heisman. And I think the opposite for a guy like Stroud to showcase that and to put up some numbers against a great defense that Michigan has. I think maybe the Heisman race kind of comes down to this game, which is exciting.
It's crazy you bring that up. I think for me, I was very disappointed last year in the way our trenches played against y'all. I think, you guys had, Ojabo, Hutchinson really coming off the edge and destroyed our offensive line. And then, you watch Corum and Haskins run up the field on us. It was not a pretty sight, and I was not happy with that. So the trenches is where it's got to start. I think our tackles haven't surrendered a sack all year, but, this is where you are made – your teams are remembered in winning this game. So I'm looking forward to us controlling the line of scrimmage and having more success from there because that's the only way we're going to win that game.